Hello, everyone, and today is day 2 of Healthy Relationships and Communication. My name is Christina Lorraine. I am a transformational and trauma informed coach and somatic practitioner. So, if this is something you're interested in, please join me. I am doing 7 days of having and understanding a healthy relationship and communication. It's something I was never taught. I was in a household with angry parents, so they always yelled, and that's how I learned, was to yell, to get upset, and my nervous system shut down. So I have decades of trauma that I am trying to come out of and finally have a healthy relationship. So I want to help everyone else out there who, has a unhealthy relationship. Maybe toxic relationship. I want us to understand what a healthy relationship and a healthy communication is. So by doing this, I want to empower trauma survivors and their partners to understand that healthy relationships aren't simply about skills. They are about restoring emotional safety in the body. So learning to regulate the nervous system is essential for building genuine, connected love, deeper trust, and resilient communication. So let's get started. Let's explore how trauma dysregulates the body's stress system. Undermining emotional safety and relationship communication, it introduces polyvagal theory, explains the connection between bodily regulation and intimacy, and offers actionable somatic techniques for healing. So, human relationships depend on a regulated nervous system. Trauma can make individuals stuck in either fight, flight, or freeze states, leading to defensiveness, withdrawal, or emotional shutdown during conflict. Safety and emotional connection require frequent activation of the ventral vagal state, which supports social engagement and genuine intimacy. So the fight, flight, freeze. The sympathetic system triggers anxiety, anger, or aggression. That's fight, flight. While the dorsal vagal system leads to emotional numbness or disassociation. That's the freeze collapse. So polyvagal theory, this model describes how our body unconsciously scans for safety or threat. If threat cues are present, which is criticism or rejection, protective states supersede connection. So the hypervigilance or numbness of the trauma's effects. So trauma survivors have difficulty regulating emotions such as anger, anxiety, or sadness. Many experience sensory extremes like hyperresponsitivity, overwhelmed by minor triggers, perceiving safe signals as danger. Hyporesponsivity, emotional deadness or dissociation, detached from the body and from relationships. So these shifts are not flaws in character. They're adaptive body responses saying, I don't feel safe. So emotional safety, let's talk about that. The connection requires more than words. It requires the body to signal safety. This is why communication skills often fail when partners don't feel emotionally regulated. Attuned, compassionate listening, and presence do help to co-regulate each other's nervous systems. But I have a couple somatic techniques that I put in here for regulation. So research-based somatic practices can retain or retrain the body to feel safe and supported, enabling true intimacy and better communication. So grounding, name 5 things you can see, hear, feel, smell, and taste. Brings focus to present moment. Orienting, so slowly look around, notice colors and details to reduce arousal and increase calm. And I did tell you in day 1 that I actually have a hard time just not, I want to react right away. And so I need to keep practicing on how to just stop and slow down and do this, like look around, notice colors and details, so I can just take a minute and get my thoughts together. Because sometimes, like, I just get so angry that I just burst out with whatever comes to mind, and it's not necessarily the truth. It's just, I'll just start saying things. So I'm really trying to not do that anymore. The body scan, you want to tune into sensations, tension, and emotional states in the body. Ask, where do I feel this emotion physically? And then gently move between thinking about distressing feelings and pleasant neutral experiences. Allows gradual trauma processing without overwhelm. So shake and release, we talked about this before. Stand, allow gentle movement, shake your shoulders, your head. Focus on your breathing. That can help stimulate the vagus nerve and encourage relaxation. So for couples, the co-regulation, use gentle vocalizing, supportive touch, synchronized breathing, and soft eye contact to foster mutual safety. Reflection. So identify your typical protective state in conflict, flight, fight, freeze, or numbness. Practice one somatic exercise daily as a foundation for emotional safety. And discuss cues of safety with your partner. What helps each of you feel calmer, more connected, less defensive? And try to listen to each other. Listen to what each other's really saying. Don't let your mind start, waiting for them to finish and get your 2 cents in. This, we really want you to connect and communicate. So really try and listen to what the other person is saying. So I hope this helps you for day 2. Tomorrow I will do day 3. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope everyone has a good evening. Thank you.